Filled with twists and turns ending today, the man suspected of being a cult leader found guilty on all counts of raping one of his followers. The case immediately moving into the sentencing phase.
Alleged cult leader Eligio Bishop is now a convicted rapist. Just minutes after the verdict was read, he was sentenced to life without the possibility of parole.
Welcome to the LifeScope channel on your way in. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. It's appreciated as always. This is an update on Nature Boy getting arrested over a year ago. So after being found guilty on many counts, accused cult leader Eligio Bishop, also known as Nature Boy, was sentenced to life in prison without the possibility of parole.
A disturbing testimony out of the alleged cult leader rape trial in DeKalb County. Today we heard testimony from former followers and a police recording from the defendant himself. Channel 2's Audrey Washington's live outside the DeKalb County Superior Court. And Audrey, the alleged leader denies the allegations against him.
Right, and he told investigators in a police recording that he's, quote, a ladies' man and that the allegations are false. But an ex-follower who took the stand here inside court earlier today told a much different story.
We couldn't use the bathroom. We had to use the bathroom a certain way.
Former members of the alleged DeKalb County cult Carbon Nation took the stand on Monday. We agreed not to show the faces of those members who are considered victims in the case, but they described how they believed they were sexually, mentally, and emotionally controlled by alleged cult leader Eligio Bishop, otherwise known as Nature Boy.
Women couldn't wear shirts at one point in time, so we started putting leaves on our nipples. Every woman had to have sex with Nature Boy.
Bishop, 41, was taken into custody back in April 2022 on suspicion of being the purported head of the Carbon Nation cult. Police were informed by a former member posing as his girlfriend that he uploaded revenge porn because she left him. She also admitted to police that she had become a member of a sex cult with her lover serving as its head. A few days ago, District Attorney Michael Coveney reminded the jury of the horrific charges facing Bishop. The fact that he's a cult leader is not on trial, Coveney shared. It's how he used, exploited, and abused his members. Courtney Francisco of Channel 2 discovered that prosecutors had made Bishop a plea offer prior to the start of the testimony on Thursday. The district attorney's office agreed to drop the rape charges in exchange for aggravated assault. Now, I didn't read in the article how many years he would have got if he accepted the plea deal, but I saw on Twitter that instead of getting a life sentence, he could have gotten 7 years. However, Nature Boy turned it down.
The Latin term cultus, which means to tend, cultivate, worship, is where the word cult originates. A cult has its own distinct culture. Cults consist of followers and a leader. Shared rituals, practices, and beliefs that the majority of a society views as abnormal bind a cult leader and his followers together. The leader-follower dynamic is evident in all spheres of society, including governmental structures and corporate settings. What distinguishes a cult from other leadership and follower-based groups? Unlike other leaders, cult members eventually suffer damage at the hands of their leaders. It's possible that this harm wasn't intended. A cult leader may be sincere in his beliefs and be able to persuade others to join him. Not all cult leaders are as naive. They are cunning and fully aware that they are misleading their supporters.
Yes. The state's suggestion is that the court made clear that Mr. Bishop has two options under the Sixth Amendment, and he needs to select from one of those two options.
Yes. All right, Mr. Bishop. The options are: 1, you can proceed with Mr. Booker. 2, you can fire Mr. Booker and you can proceed pro se. If you want to do that, we have to have what's called a Ferretti hearing, and I need to advise you on the record of all of the dangers in doing so. The COVID issue has been resolved. The attorneys are fine going forward. The jurors are fine going forward. I'm wearing a mask. It's not an issue. So CDC guidelines are changing. Anyway, so that ship has sailed. We are going forward with this trial. We're in the middle of it. If you want to have a different attorney, you don't get to choose a different attorney in the middle of the trial. We don't stop for you to get a new lawyer. You either proceed with Mr. Booker or you proceed by yourself, period. Two choices. Those are the only ones you have.
Is that on record?
Though it should come as no surprise given that we are discussing Nature Boy, who essentially created a cult centered around himself, it is important to note that cult leaders frequently have a strong sense of self-importance. So not only are they narcissistic, but lack the ability to take accountability for their actions. It seemed like Nature Boy tried to replace his lawyer in the middle of his trial in hopes of maybe having it stop.
Mr. Bishop, do you want to be heard? Come on up to if you do, come on up to the podium. And we'll swear you in.
Raise your right hand.
Do you swear to test the testimony about to give the truth?
For sure. At all times.
All right, what is it you'd like me to consider?
I just want to say something to all of them.
Well,
I just want to say.
Just direct it to me, please, not to.
I'll direct it to you. I'll direct it to you.
Okay.
Are you happy? Are you happy?
I'm not answering any questions of yours, Mr.
I forgive you. I forgive you, and I still love you. I forgive you, and I still love you. I got nothing in my heart. I'm not mad at you. I'm not upset with you. I forgive you. I want you to know I still love you and forgive you. And kiss my baby girl and let her know I love her. And I love y'all. I would never, I promise you, you know how I am. In my heart, you know how I am. I still love you. I still love you. I still love you.
All right.
I
got that.
And don't hate them.
Okay.
Don't hate.
Is there anything else?
My heart light as a feather. I promise you I love you and I'm still here. I ain't miss one lick. I see what y'all doing and I want you to know I forgive you. And I see y'all in the end.
All right, thank you.
I love you.
All right, I just muted the courtroom. We're done with that.
To me, the fact that he didn't take the plea makes me think that Eligio Bishop thinks he was charismatic enough or smart enough to get out of the situation he is in, right down to the life sentence judgment. We'll see if his team appeals the decision in the future, and keep in mind all of this comes with a price tag. Let me know what you think, and don't forget to support the channel. Until next time.